Hey everyone, welcome to Disney Sorcerer's Arena. So today I needed to do some an update. Sometimes I forget I keep getting new subscribers to the channel, and yesterday I did the video on so you need teams, basically a primer for those who are like asking, hey, what's a good team for this? What's a good team for that? What's a good team for whatever? And I got a comment, oh my gosh, you're level 55 and you have a YouTube account. Yeah, well, I'm not. This is the big one. This is the one that I've been playing since launch. Might be a little behind. I'm level 84. I have every legendary in the game. We can go through the account real quick. I have all but two characters. And that is Platinum Mickey and Peppa, of course. But I have everyone else. And, no, a little bit. But some of you were commenting, somebody commented, oh, I hope Isabelle comes to the game. Well, I haven't reset this in a while. And this is the post from last year where we get the road ahead, which was almost a year old. As you can see, today's the 8th. This was put on the 24th of last year, of June 24th of last year, and it's got quite a few things that haven't come to fruition, like the expanded club expedition, which I keep waiting for, and the club UI thing. No, the club UI's in, but there's a friendship PvP mode or something. But it starts off with what they were going to give us last year with Alice and their team, and then Linguini and Remy, of course, and Edna and the free outfits, and then it talks about Future and Beyond, and they haven't got to this new social PvP mode, which, okay. But then they talk about what's coming next year, and they talk about a new social PvE experiment and encounter and gear 9.5 pieces, which essentially says we're going to give you a new club expedition experience with a new chase character. Currently our eyes are on someone we'll describe as Big Red and Angry. So I'm thinking Big Red, but obviously we're not there. And then they talk about what we're thinking about, and this is where we come into what we've gotten so far in 2023. And they talk about Secret, which we now know as Platinum Mickey, I'm sure. And then they talk about Snow White with the Evil Queen and Huntsman, which we've already gotten. Snow White, which we've already gotten Huntsman and Evil Queen. And then they talk about Encanto, who we're going to get for Encanto. And it doesn't mention Peppa anywhere in here. It mentions Maribel, Bruno, Lucia, Isabella, Antonio, and Carmelo. So we've gotten Bruno, we've gotten Peppa, but that wasn't who it was originally supposed to be. Originally, it was supposed to be Bruno, who we've got so far, Lucia, Isabella, Carmelo, and Antonio, and then Maribel. So, and maybe it's possible that they've changed this team to a 6-person team, where they added Peppa in, but who knows? So right now, and who knows if they changed out Lucia, because at one point I went through I think I went through the Wikipedia page about the Encanto and what that means, and it's somewhere in the free-to-play mix. You just have to look for it a little bit. But who knows if we're going to get 6, or if they just switched in Peppa for one of these other characters. I don't know. Because this is, obviously we haven't got the Club Expedition expansion yet with Big Red, and this would be the first thing where or didn't get the entire crew if we're getting Peppa in lieu of somebody else. But hopefully we're getting the other 4 characters being the other 5 characters, including, because you see it right now, this is indeed a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 person crew. As they have it written here, where it's Maribel, Bruno, Lucia, Isabella, Antonio, and Encanto, and Carmelo. But so they could make it a 6th, which, you know, having them gated behind, I've talked about this before, having them gated behind an energy event where you have to spend energy, sort of like what they're doing in Galaxy's Heroes, for those of you who are playing that game, or any game where they bring out something new and they put it behind a basically a chase event for in the you know, in Swog it's a galactic chase, and this it's an energy leaderboard event. How much energy can you spend to, you know, can you get to the top of the leaderboard type thing. But yeah, that's what they put out almost a year ago. And so I don't, you know, who knows if they're gonna get this stuff out by the 24th. The 24th will be the 1 year mark from this. And of course if they do it, you know, they did this last year on the 24th, which was a Friday. And so if they do it again on the 24th, and now because I've done some research recently on the 24th this year, and that's a Saturday, so we probably won't get it on a Saturday. So this was just this was the road ahead that they put out last year. And if you go, you know, it's just on the Sorcerer's Arena Discord. It was done by Meathead, where he talks about the road ahead, blah blah blah, summoners, all this good stuff. And if you need to, you can pause the video and read what it says for yourself. It talks about the friend, it talks about the buddy program, which we now know is the friend program, which we have. We have the friendship UI, where we use the friendship currency that we have already. Then it talks about the club UX experience. I don't know that they've actually implemented that. They talk about the gear cap increase going to 90, which we've got the new campaign for the Inferno, which they talk about a new Ascension campaign, which we now know is the Inferno. And then the final 2 pieces are supposed to be in the club expedition, which we haven't got yet. And then they talk about all the stuff we got last year with Alice and Linguini and Remy and Edna and the new outfits. And then it talks about the social PvP mode, which I don't know if we got yet, and honestly I don't really care about. And then they talk about the new club expedition, which we're supposed to get the final 2 pieces, of course, of the Gear 10 set to get us to Gear 10. And then it talks about Evil Queen of Huntsman, which we got the secret which I believe is Platinum Mickey, and will soon turn into a Platinum faction, I'm sure. And then after that, we talk about Encanto. So that's all. So if you're wondering, that's just where it is. But yeah, that's it. That's all there is. And like I said, we should be getting a new one of these soon. And I'm guessing, you know, Encanto, of course, is the final piece to this. And then I thought we would be getting in my predictions, I predicted that we were getting the club expedition in like May or something, but obviously that hasn't come to fruition. So it's going to be happening soon. It's going to be happening soon. And we should, and I definitely think, and I'm thinking within the next month. So, you know, either before the 4th of July, for those of you who live here in the States, or shortly after the 4th of July, we should be getting a new road ahead, not from our boy Meathead anymore, but by the new person who delineates and disseminates information, and that would be ex-Captain Social, who I've talked about before in my other videos. It's just what it is. But anyway, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. But yeah, right now I'm saving up my gold on this account, my main account, for Peppa. So yeah. But anyway, thanks for the time. I appreciate it. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, let me know, and I'll be sure to respond. Until then, have a good day, and we'll see you next time. Bye.